Good morning, everyone. This is Ravegal. We are playing some more Pokémon Odyssey. It's an Etrian Odyssey, Fire Red hack inspired by Etrian Odyssey and Maiden Abyss. I think we're gonna head straight back in where we left off here. We had just opened a shortcut. We're on the 3rd Stratum, and this says the 3rd Stratum base camp is right up here. Oh. And if you're bloody Egypts, go north, you shall find the captain, deep within the stratum. Egypts. Thank you for the information, I'm Brody. Yes, thank you, Brody. Bye-bye. Yeah, cursed. What in the 7 seas did you do to Lady Olympia? Mind your own business. You know nothing of what happened between me and those two. You... Hey, play down, Chicho. Leave my friend alone. Didn't you clean up your act? Where are your manners? Get over it, or I'll tell my bro everything. Fine, have it your way. Switching subject, what are you doing here? A wee barnacle Rocky asked me to haul supplies to the 3rd Stratum. Says I can work for the guild and atone for my past misdeeds. I guess Olympia really did change you. Sato, you even talked to my bro as soon as you got away. Should I have listened to them? Do they care about me, though? All right, Brody. It was a pleasure, but I must leave. No problem. Alright, make sure you make up with Lady Olympia. Cool. This is Fire Punch. This is Merchant. What should I do now? Who, me? Yes, a boy discovered a new cave after a wall collapsed. He decided to explore it, but I'm afraid it's got the local Pokemon in a state of turmoil. Can you check on him? Thanks a bunch. He should be somewhere before the base camp. Okay. So that's probably one of the 2 side paths we didn't get to. Gathering point. Oh, okay, so there's the berries. I'm a huge fan of Eevee. You think you're a bigger fan than me? Then prove it. Show me a Jolteon, a Vaporeon, and a Flareon. If you do, I'll admit that you're better than me. And I'll give you a reward. But, come on, hurry up. What do you want from me? You're here for my fortune, aren't you? Just take this and leave. Oh boy, even more money. Diglett the Digger, come and play with us. Oh god. Rules. The rules are simple. I'll hide 2 items under the sand. 1 per line. And you'll have 2 attempts to find them. Okay, just a second. I'll hide 2 items under the sand. 1 per line. Okay. Okay, so we found something the first time. I'm very curious what else you can find here. I'll have to look that up. And maybe do a bit more with it. So this is the gathering point. So this must be the berry one. I don't have stamina right now. Oh, I haven't actually slept. I've just been using med kits. So this is what I meant when I was saying that it's really easy to grind for money during the last video. Because you can do this. To gather resources quickly. So the flowers are more likely on that plant, berries are more likely on this plant. And so we don't have enough stamina, but there's nothing between us and just resting again. And you rinse repeat. Now, the berries aren't worth very much money, but the money is in the mining points, like this. Cool. There's all the Thunderstones we'll ever need, and anything else is 1,000 a pop. I absolutely hate when I accidentally click 1. Hey, there's water stones. There's our sapphires. Ooh, Soul Rock. Cool. I believe Soul Rock in this game is Fire Rock. I could be wrong. I'm often wrong. Ooh, there we go. Hex could definitely be better for like a certain double battle setups where we can like put an enemy to sleep and then hit them with Hex or something. But this feels really good for where we're at while we're just traveling. Okay, I'm actually going to take a quick moment here. I do just want to see... Oh, it's Rock Aether. Okay, I knew it was something different. That makes sense because Aether has the, like, cosmic stuff. I was being really cautious about my water stones for a while. I don't know what this person is going to give us offhand. Thunderstones. We did have somebody who asked for a Jolteon, so I will probably do or train it up. You beat me. How's it possible? Actually, I didn't do anything. Well, you won. Okay. What TMs did she just give us? Not paying enough attention to the numbers to know. Iron Tail and Bulk Up? Is that right? Okay. Yeah, we still have several other paths to explore back here, so I do want to do that before we get too much further. We have a shortcut, so if we end up needing to, we can exit and actually get back closer to where we were because of our shortcut that we opened. We can warp out of the dungeon entirely and then walk back in through the shortcut. Less than good. Less than good. That's a level 48 Camerupt. And I have not... didn't save right beforehand. So, I mean, we can take the hit, I guess, but... yeah, I feel like we have to confuse Ray. Anything we can do with these guys to buy a little bit of time is good. Didn't think about that well enough, but usually they're not, or they're also not great at like keeping track of that. I just want to take a quick look here. We can't catch it yet, just to be very clear. It's not very fast. Who has... Okay. I'm forming a plan. Ian doesn't have much to contribute. Yeah, I feel like we go Vortex here. Sometimes it's simpler to just hit things in the face. I had a convoluted plan. Past tense. That, I believe 35 is flamethrower. Yes! So, Mystical Fire is cool and all, but Flamethrower is better. And, in addition to just having more power, Boone has Serene Grace, which means abilities are more likely to trigger. That includes the burn chance from Flamethrower, which I am a huge fan of in this particular case. Honestly, at this point, I do feel like we can probably start taking on FOEs in general If we're fighting and not trying to catch them, it's very doable. As long as we have a decent type matchup. This one, yes, I was just gonna say this. We have not beaten this guy yet. We water tackle here? Yeah. Takedown's not the best, but it's better than nothing. Again, we are very geared towards physical on the way that Terra's built. I think we flamethrower into Celio. And now Night Slash. I was hoping for a crit, but oh well. There's a decent chance that Miltank has Thick Fat, which will not be very good into Miltank, or so fire wouldn't be very good there. Boom is very fragile, unfortunately. Ooh, Muddy Water, no. Vortex is a physical attacker. And now they bring in the fight or the steel fighting type, which we would have really liked to have Boon for, but oh well. We will Super Fang here. And Water Tackle. Ooh, was not thinking about the fighting into Dark. That was just an oversight. We'll bring Ian in to finish this off. Or Crucible will get a crit. That works too. Wing Talon. That's new. Oh! They added new moves and I'm loving them. A lot of the moves that they're adding fill some good spots that were missing moves. Actually, we're gonna... We're gonna go this way. Quick. The wrong way. Which, in retrospect, was not a good idea, but oh well. That's what I was looking for. Each day we offer our prayers for the glorious return of the progenitor, led by our sovereign, a soul attuned to the voice of the one true God. Through his guidance, the path to salvation shall open and our people shall rise once more? That's terrifying. I suspect we're going to be getting into the actual plot. The Abyssal Eye is the sacred mark borne by those in whom the primordial blood endures. May the bloodline of the royals lead us forth into an age of everlasting splendor. Okay. Haven't really had anything specific with eyes that has come up yet. Our character does have unique eyes, but I don't know if that's what it is. Yeah, she's got red eyes. Upgrade. We can use Porygon. So, where's the person we were supposed to find? There was a quest that said to find something before, or in an earlier part of the cave. Oh. I know which guy it was. They were a little further back. And it was on a side path that I was like, where there was an FOE. I mean, if we're here anyway. That's new. Okay, okay. I don't think we have anything that needs shiny stone to evolve right now, but that is good to think about. Okay, we're gonna go back this way. Once more into the bit. Into the breach. I think it's this way, is where the cave was. I realized that there was an FOE there the moment after. That's not what I was expecting. Okay, how smart are the FOEs as far as the AI goes? I'm gonna risk it and we're gonna switch to Crucible. Not what I wanted to see. I was hoping they were gonna go for an Earth move. Although I guess I don't know why I was thinking that they would have an Earth move, but whatever. Ironhead should not be very good here. Yeah. Gore-Tex the Foe Slayer. Sacred Fire's Entei's unique move. I'm not sure why they gave it to Arcanine here, but okay. Arcanine's original unique move is no longer unique, so maybe that makes some sense. If Entei wasn't in this game, I wouldn't feel like it was a bad thing, but I think Entei's in this game. Crunch. Terra's gotta be getting close. Okay, this is my last revive. Oop. Should save here first. There's a good chance there's going to be an FOE fight here or a trainer fight here. We're going to set up this way just in case. Stay away from me, I've done you no harm. Hey, you girl, help, please help. Oh boy. This is 3 in a row. Level 50 FOEs. I clicked through that really fast, but I think that's probably okay. I'm a little surprised Golem's that much faster. So actually, with that in mind, I think we go for a bulldoze here. Oof. That's gonna hurt. Yeah. We're gonna have Polar Kraken go next. We should be faster. And it's 4 times weak. And Sturdy is broken. That flinch ruined us. That's what I was hoping for. Perfect. Terra's evolving, which means we have Swampert for the other 2 fights. Not a physical move, which is not great. We do want physical here. But it is a stronger move. Level 50 Crobat. If Ian's faster, we just Psybeam here. Ian's not faster. This is gonna hurt. But it's gonna take recoil damage at least. I guess that's something. Yeah. Okay, we're gonna go into Terra. And we're going to Rock Slide. And we're gonna hope that this doesn't kill. I don't know where we're at here. If they use something that doesn't have a mischance, we're okay. But I don't think I can safely switch into anything because they're not being consistent enough for that. So I think we Muddy Water. We got lucky. And unfortunately, this is now... The other two were two different, like very different Pokemon. Rhyperior. Okay. I think we pray. Didn't get a poison. Did break Sturdy. We'll get the Confuse Ray down. It gives us one more out. If it hits itself in Confusion. This is also 55, I just noticed. We're faster. It's confused. We only need one more, so if it hits itself in Confusion, we're good. Fire Punch is not very effective. If it went for Thunder Punch or any stab move, we would be dead. Luckily, the AI is dumb. You found the boy, but it was too late. Report everything to the adventurer at base camp. Oh man. Red Bell. Okay. Yeah, no, I'm still very, like... This game's got some dark moments to it. It's not as bad as... It's not as, like, graphic as... What's it called? Pokemon Reborn was. But I do feel like we're still early in the game. Pokemon Reborn literally started with an entire train full of people blowing up and had some really dark moments as well as some a lot of language and violence to it. I feel like this is gonna probably have some, but it's a lot less pervasive. Did you find the boy? Oh god, that's terrible. Thank you for trying. I know it's not much, but I want you to have this. If only I'd convinced him not to go. That's rough, buddy. Okay. Trying to think of what else we've got going on right now. I think that's everything up until the captain. So I think we'll go ahead and wrap. I suspect we're going to have the third floor, third stratum captain, and then I think we'll just plan on heading straight into the fourth stratum. There's one area that I know unlocks on the water, but at this point we've gotten a lot of the stuff that we were looking for unlocked already. I don't feel like we're getting access to a lot of other side quests right now. Like, I know there's 8 stratums. I do get the feeling that a lot of this game is going to be a little front-loaded with the other exploration pieces. Like, there's other stuff we're going to get. We're going to go back to other areas once we get things like strength, surf, the super rod. Like, there's a lot of stuff that we still will be able to go back and revisit with. But at this point, I think there's like 450 Pokemon in the Dex, and we're at 250 already. I've been doing a pretty good job of collecting here. So I think as we go, we're gonna start running into situations like this where it's like, okay, we finished the third stratum. Now we're gonna just head straight into them. So next time we will plan on that. I'll try and get a couple teams put together. I guess the other piece is I no longer have to EV train and do nature changes and everything. We have a lot less evolution to do. But yeah. Yeah. Thank you all very much for watching. If you're enjoying, please leave a like and a comment. If you have any questions or suggestions, leave them in the comments. And as always, have a good one. We'll catch you next time.